Hey there, YouTube. This is Keanu of Team Husted Central. Welcome to the 25th episode of Team Husted, the oral recording, the oral reading. So this episode took me a really long time to think of the plot elements and stuff like that. And as you'd expect, I had writer's block issues. And so I couldn't really. I was kind of, you know how writers are. Also, I couldn't get to sleep last night because, yeah, I tried to go to sleep. I closed my eyes, but my brain wouldn't shut off. My brain wouldn't turn off. Yeah, and I was really tired today, but I wasn't like cranky or anything like that. But I was just very tired. So anyway, this is a very special episode because this is the first episode where I actually have yeah, this episode is very special because this episode actually guest stars my real life girlfriend Thea, who you might know from from the Artist Corner YouTube channel, and from Comedy Time with Thea and You Got Yoked and lots of other stuff. And yeah, and so when I thought of the idea for a 25th episode of Team Husted, I asked her if I could put her in the episode with her two baby dolls, Daisy Daffodil and Josie. And she's going to have another baby on the way. So, also, this episode is going to have the Weeble characters return in the episode. Those being Bumpus, Tui, Pendleton, Susie Q, and Tibby. So that's enough of the introduction. Let's get started with the video. Let's start reading the episode. Team Husted, episode 25, Frosty Kingdom Spectacular, with special guest stars Barrymore from The Adventures of Corduroy, Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, and some returning guest stars, the Weebles of Weebleville, and a very special guest star, my real-life girlfriend Thea. I love you, babe. It was a beautiful day at the Team Husted neighborhood living quarters, which is where we live. Isabella, Ginger, and Katie were playing with the skunklings at the neighborhood playground when they saw the Powerpuff Girls and the Minions carrying some building materials. Also, Ginger and Katie are members of the Fireside Girls, if you didn't know. Hey guys, look! Where are they going with all those building materials? I don't know. What do you think they're building? Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. They make their way to where the Powerpuff Girls and the Minions are building, and Isabella, of course, asks her famous catchphrase, "Hi guys, what you doing?" And this is what Kevin says, which means we are building an ice cream parlor in Minion language. What did he say? He said we're building an ice cream parlor for the neighborhood. It's gonna be great. It's gonna have every flavor you could think of. But I love ice cream. Same here. We should tell Daddy about this. Yeah, we should. Don't worry, we'll finish this faster than you could say sugar, spice, and everything nice. Isabella, Katie, Ginger, and the Skunklings headed back to our house where Fifi, Herbie, Stuart, and I were sitting on the couch as if we were waiting for them. Oh, kids, we want you to meet someone. Who is it? Thea? Sia, come on in. From the kitchen came out an unfamiliar person, to the Skunklings, that is. It was none other than my real-life girlfriend, Thea. Hello, kids. Kids, this is your godmother, Thea. But that's not the only one who he decided to add in from real life. From behind her were two little girls. These are your cousins, Josie and Daisy Daffodil, and I'm expecting another. It might be a boy or girl. Bet you didn't know you had a grandmother and cousins. Wow, we have cousins? That's so cute. Hi, my name is Daisy Daffodil, but you can call me DD for short. And I'm Josie. Hi, girls. My name's Isabella, and this is Katie and Ginger. We're from Phineas and Ferb. Wait a minute. Did you say Phineas and Ferb? Wow, you're my personal favorite. She gives Isabella a big hug. Aww. So what are your names? Oh, I'm Keanu Jr. I'm the leader, and I'm a bit of an athlete, and all-around cool skunk. I'm Fifi Jr. I love to draw and have a big imagination. I I'm Angelina. I'm the goofy girl. She makes a silly face. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a goofy girl too, and I'm a goofy girl too, and I like to have tea parties. Why not we have a tea party sometime? Uh, I'm Ron. I'm the sensitive one. I'm Tim. I'm the smart one, as you can tell from the glasses. And I'm Valerie. I love to eat, and that's why I'm so round. She jiggles her chubby belly. So, kids, what do you think? What did you want to tell us? Well, the Minions and the Powerpuff Girls are building an ice cream parlor. An ice cream parlor? That's skunktastic! Ooh, I love ice cream. Let's go. All of us head to where the ice cream parlor was. Once we got there, it was already finished, just like that. Once we got there, it was already finished, just like that. Whoa, when the Powerpuff Girls, they said they'll be done fast, they weren't joking. There we go. All done. All done. Well done. Well done, guys. The Minions and the rest of the girls cheer. Oh, hey, guys. We just finished putting the finishing touches. So this is the ice cream parlor? Yes, it is. Wait a minute. You're the Powerpuff Girls? Yes. Thea then gave all three of them a big hug. Aw, you're a fan of ours? Yes. Also, this is Bunny. She's our long-lost sister. Bunny, this is Thea. She's Keanu's real-life girlfriend. Thea! Bunny then gives Thea a big hug, which if you didn't know, Bunny has a big, strong hug. Almost like a bear hug, but not like spine-crushing big hug. Bunny, you're squishing her. She lets go. Sorry. And these are the Minions. All of them in unison. Hello! Wow, they're all here? Yep, all 899 of... all 899 of them. Speaking of which, shouldn't we have an opening ceremony for the opening of this ice cream parlor? Way ahead of you. Cut to the next scene. It cuts to the next scene, and all of the TV's community were at an opening ceremony for the ice cream parlor, and the dispatchers, Isabel, Jessica, Pepe, and Minerva were there to cut the ribbon. I declare this ice cream parlor, she cuts the ribbon with a giant pair of golden scissors, open! All of us cheer. And here are the tunes that will be working here. Come on in, ladies. Onto the stage came two tunes, one that was recognizable and the other not so much. The first one had pinkish skin, big poofy hair that looked like cotton candy, big blue eyes, a purple skirt with 3 balloons on it, and blue boots. And the other was a pear-shaped polar bear in a blue bikini with yellow flowers on it, a blue hat, and pink sandals. This is Pinkie Pie and Barrymore. Wait a minute, Pinkie Pie? Yep, that's me. Thea then runs up to her and gives her a big hug. I'm your biggest fan. Aww. In a Southern Belle accent. And I'm Barrymore. I'm from The Adventures of Corduroy. Sadly, my show is very underrated, but I'm getting some recognition amongst the furry fan base. Also, I joined because I need some recognition. I need more recognition. Oh yeah, I remember seeing you on YouTube. Wow, you're a big girl, aren't you? You're a big girl, aren't you? Yes, I am. Thea then feels Barrymore's big fluffy belly. Wow, you're so fluffy. Hey, that tickles. Keanu? Who's that? Oh, this is Thea. She's the Skunkling's godmother, I whispered to him. She's actually my girlfriend in real life, but she's a godmother in this universe. Sweetie, aren't you going to introduce the rest of the community to Thea? Oh yeah, sweetie, these are the rest of the T-History community. You of course know Fifi, Stuart, Herbie, the Skunklings, and the Fireside Girls. Well, these are the other members. This is Sandy Cheeks, Mammoth Mutt, Gumby, Judy Hopps, Gloria, Flavio and Marita, the Remus family, the Dispatchers, Isabel, Jessica, Minerva, and Pepe, the Ghoul School Girls, the Powerpuff Girls, the Backyardigans, Nessie, Shantae, Wally, E, Cassie, Lola, Barry, Kronk, and the Smiling Critters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Thea. Welcome to Team Husted. Also, I was wondering if I could work with Pinkie Pie because I'm her biggest... Also, I was wondering if I could maybe work with Pinkie Pie because I'm a big fan of hers. That sounds like a great idea! She jumps excitedly. What do you think, Isabel? Well, seeing as how you love Pinkie so much, I don't see why not. Thea, Pinkie, and Barrymore then group hug and scream with excitement. Did you hear that, kids? Your godmommy has a job! Yeah, that's amazing! We can get all the ice cream we want! Isabel then hears a beeping sound in her pocket. It was her beacon, indicating that's a call in her office. Oh, son of a beacon! It's a call. We gotta head back to our office. In the meantime, everyone help yourselves to some ice cream. The dispatchers then for their office to answer the call while all of us get some ice cream. What flavor did you get, Josie? I got peanut butter. And DD? I got cookies and cream. How about you kids? I got strawberry cheesecake. I got cookie dough. I got rainbow sherbet. Chocolate malted crunch. Mint chip. I got all of them. Sacre bleu! That's a lot of ice cream, Valerie. I know, but I got a big appetite, so I could probably finish this in about 10 minutes. What about you, Mommy and Daddy? I got strawberry. I got French vanilla. What about you, Stuart? They had a cheese flavor ice cream, and I had to try it. Want a lick? Ew, no thanks. Okay, more for me then. What about you, sweetie? I got peanut butter too. Meanwhile, at Isabel's office, Jessica answers the hotline. Hello, Team Husted Galactic Defense Squad. What's your emergency? Okay, tell us your location. Uh-huh. Sugar Planet? Oh, yes. I'll send them right over. Okay, thank you. She hangs up. Who was that, Jessica? It was the queen of the kingdom of frosty treats. She said the Evil Toon Syndicate has stolen their icy relic that keeps this entire frozen treat section cold. Sacre bleu! You know what that means. We got one! Isabel presses the alarm button and it sounds the alarm. We then hear the alarm. Beep, 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 beep. It's a call. Keanu, babe, what's that? It's a call. Want to come with us? As long as we're together. Josie and DD, can you stay here with Herbie and your cousins? Oh, say. Oh, yeah. Josie and Daisy Daffodil say, oh, say. It's their way of saying okay. Instead of okay, they say, oh, say. Kind of like from Little Rascals, how Buckwheat and Porky say, oh, tay. Hey, guys, can we come? We haven't been on a mission with you yet. Sure, guys. Yeah, Wally and Eve wanted to join us, since they haven't been on a mission with us, with the main team yet. All of us make it to the briefing room. This includes me, Isabella, Thea, Stuart, Sandy, Mammoth Mud, Gumby, Judy, Fifi, Gloria, the Hip Hippos, Remus, Wally, and Eve. Once we get there, Isabel and the dispatchers appear on the screen. Hello, Team Husted. Hello, Isabel. What's the mission today? Well, we just got a call from the Queen of the Frosty Kingdom. For the Queen of the Frosty Kingdom. It's on the Sugar Planet. The Sugar Planet? I've never been there. Me neither. What is it? It's pretty much a planet where everything is sweet, entirely of sweet things. It's like if you took Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph, and the game Candyland and put it together. In other words, everything on the planet is edible. The people, the animals, the planets, the rocks, everything. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Maybe it's got stuff that's creamy like you, Kiana, babe. She then blushes, embarrassingly. Oh, that came out wrong. Don't worry, you don't have to be embarrassed. This is just fiction. So what did the Queen say? She said that the Syndicate has stolen the crystal cone in order to create something that will probably destroy the planet. A crystal cone? Yes, that's what keeps all the frozen treats cold, and without it, everything would melt. But the Syndicate has stolen it, and it's probably melting as we speak. So your mission is to steal back the crystal cone from the Syndicate and bring it back to the Frosty Kingdom before the entire kingdom melts and floods the whole planet. Isabel out. Okay, team, let's go. And Thea? Yes, and Thea. We make our way to Shippy's launch bay. Hiya, team, what's the mission? We got a mission at the Sugar Planet. And we're in a hurry, so can you take us there? Roger, climb aboard. We all climb aboard Shippy and immediately blast off toward the Sugar Planet. Meanwhile, on an evil base in a licorice-filled swamp, Revolta and Grim Creeper were mixing a sickly green brew which bubbled and boiled inside a big crystal cauldron. At last, Creeper, our brew is almost complete. Judge Doom then comes in with Remus Beta and RB-1000. Revolta, Creeper, is the concoction ready? Yes, Judge Doom, we just finished. Excellent. Follow us and bring the cauldron. Revolta and Creeper picked up the cauldron, and Judge Doom, Remus Beta, and RB-1000 lead them to Plankton's laboratory. Bellwether, Mechanicat, the Blockheads, and Montana Max were there as well.
If you're wondering where the Rowdy Rough Boys and Major Man is, they're on vacation. They're on an evil vacation.
Oh, goody, the concoction is ready. Bellwether. Oh, goody, the concoction is ready. Bellwether, bring forth the crystal cone.
Yes, Plankton. She brings out the crystal cone, which is actually an ice crystal in the shape of an ice cream cone. Here you are. Plankton puts the crystal cone in a giant ray gun, which is actually a big freeze ray.
With my new freeze cannon, I will freeze the concoction and create an evil gelatin monster.
You mean like from Phineas and Ferb?
Exactly. Except we make it intentionally evil. You're gonna love this, Judge Doom.
Fire!
Bellwether fires the freeze cannon at the green concoction, which was actually some gelatin mixed with boiling water and lime flavor with a pinch of petrified darkness. Once the freeze beam hit the concoction, it started to move and it emerged from the cauldron growling, kind of like that one scene from Phineas and Ferb. Except the gelatin was green instead of purple, and it emerged from a cauldron instead of a swimming pool. Judge Doom then starts to tear up.
It's so evil. It's diabolical.
He tastes it.
It's lime flavored. It's enough to make an evil leader cry.
But not this evil.
It's enough to make an evil leader cry.
But not this evil leader. Get back in there, tear. The tear gets sucked back into his eye. I shall call you Gelzilla.
McGelzilla?
It's a mysterious. That's a hilarious name. He then cracks up. He points a gun at his nose. Don't laugh at my Gelzilla, or I'll blow your fucking face off. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Judge Doom. Now, if that meddling Team Husted ever tries to steal back the crystal cone, we unleash Gelzilla, and nothing can stop us. Now, if that meddling Team Husted ever tries to steal back the crystal cone, we unleash Gelzilla, and nothing can stop us. They all maniacally laugh as it cuts back to us.
Meanwhile, Shippy approaches the sugar planet. It was a big, sparkly, cutesy-looking planet that had pink clouds and multiple oceans that were different colors. Oh, and the continents were also colors. That must be the sugar planet over there. Ooh, the clouds are pink. I love pink things.
Ooh, the clouds are pink. I love pink things.
Remus scans the clouds. According to my calculations, the clouds are made of cotton candy. According to my calculations, the clouds are made of cotton candy.
Ooh, cotton candy? Yum!
Wally and Eve look out the windows. Wow. Ooh. So, Remus, where's the kingdom of the frosty treats? It's at the planet's northern polar cap. Can you take us there, Shippy? Sure thing. Shippy flies us toward the northern polar cap and he lands on the ground. We exit Shippy and Isabella steps in a puddle that was all sticky and melty and warm.
Ew, what is that stuff?
Mammoth Mutt gives the ground a lick. It's ice cream. Oh, son of a meltdown. Everything in the kingdom is melting. Isabel said that the syndicate has stolen the crystal cone. We gotta find the queen, tell her where the syndicate are, and we gotta find the queen and tell her where the syndicate are. Come on, team, we must be close. We waded our way through the melty kingdom to frosty treats, where we saw a bunch of females who looked like they were made of ice cream, and they all wore bikinis that looked like they're made of waffle cones. You know, waffle cones. They looked like this picture. Yeah, they're... Also, I want to give a shout out to Emperor Norrington, I think that's what his name is, for letting me use this picture. Are you here to save us? Yes, we're Team Husted. We come to see the Queen.
What are you?
We're Ice Cream Slime Girls.
We're Ice Cream Slime Girls. We're slime girls, but our slime is made of ice cream.
Gloria, Flavio, and Marita each take a lick of the strawberry slime girl. The strawberry ice cream slime girl. Gloria, Flavio, and Marita each take a lick of the strawberry ice cream slime girl.
Wow, you are made of ice cream.
Marita then devours her, but then instantly the strawberry ice cream slime girl respawns.
Wow, that was amazing.
You know where the queen is? She's in that big melty-looking castle over there. Thanks. We all waded our way toward the castle, and we find the queen, who is actually a rather fat human queen, with a hairstyle that looked like an ice cream swirl.
Excuse me, are you the queen?
Yes, I am. I am Queen Creamlacta. Creamlacta, monarch of the kingdom of frosty treats. But you can call me Queen Cream. Who art thou? Now, who art thou? We are Team Husted, Your Majesty. I'm Keanu, and these are my teammates. Thea, Isabella, Stuart, Sandy, Mammoth Mutt, Gumby, Judy, Fifi, Gloria, Flavio, Marita, Remus, Wally, and Eve. Pleased to meet you all. So our chief Isabel said that the Syndicate has stolen something called a crystal cone, is that right? Yes, I have. You have to bring it back before my entire kingdom melts and floods the entire planet.
You can count on us, Your Majesty.
To Shippy! We all make our way towards Shippy, but just when we left the castle, we heard this bubbling sound coming from a heap of melted ice cream.
What was that?
We hear it again.
I think it's coming from that heap of melted ice cream. Keanu, babe, I'm scared. What is it?
I don't know, but according to my calculations, it's probably gonna get us. Just then, 5 monstrous, melty creatures came out of the ice cream. Ice cream monsters! Don't worry, guys, I got this. I switched to the water function on my elemental gauntlets. Looks like you need a bit of brainwashing. I then used the elemental gauntlets to spray water at the ice cream monsters. But once I sprayed the ice cream monsters, they were actually our friends from Weebleville covered in ice cream. Also, I want to give a shout out to the user Brain Spiral for letting me use this picture.
Wait a minute, Keanu, stop!
What, Bumpus? Tui? What are you guys doing here?
We are visiting the kingdom of frosty treats for a little vacation. But then all of a sudden, everything started to melt. And we were all stuck under all of that sticky ice cream.
Keanu, babe, who are these guys? Oh, Thea, these are our friends from Weebleville. This is Bumpus, Tui, Pendleton, Tibby, and Susie Q.
I see you guys have got some new recruits. What are your names? Well, I'm Isabella Garcia Shapiro. I'm from Phineas and Ferb.
I'm Stuart Little from the Stuart Little franchise.
Wally.
Eve.
And I'm Thea. Oh, aren't you adorable? She's actually Keanu's real-life girlfriend, but she's a godmother for the skunklings in this universe.
Guys, don't we have to find where the Syndicate is?
That's right. You need to find the crystal cone and bring it back to the kingdom before it all melts.
Wait, how did you know?
I read the screenplay. Can I see it?
Sure thing. Tibby hands Fifi the screenplay that depicts her every move and action in the story. Fifi reads the screenplay until she comes up to a blank part.
Oh no, this page is blank.
Oh, Glubbits, now what do we do? I wish we knew where the Syndicate is keeping the crystal cone. Just then, Shantae appears.
Did someone say wish? Shantae, boy, are we glad to see you. We need your help. Can you help us?
I sure can. The Syndicate is in a swamp filled with red and black licorice.
Licorice? Oh boy, this'll be fun.
Yes, it will. Thank you, Shantae. Okay, guys, let's go.
Hey, can we come too?
Sure thing, guys. We'll need some more support. To Shippy! We all make our way towards Shippy.
Hi, guys. Where to now? Shippy, can you take us to a licorice-filled swamp?
Sure thing. Climb aboard. As soon as we climb aboard, Shippy takes off and we fly to the licorice-filled swamp. We then exit Shippy and the smell of licorice fills our nostrils. Ugh, black licorice! But Flavio and Marita enjoy the smell of licorice as they start to eat the black and red licorice stalks. Mammoth Mutt then hears marching footsteps.
Listen, I hear marching.
We then see a giant base.
Is that where the crystal cone is being held? That's what the screenplay says.
But look! We then see primates on guard and protecting the base. Son of a primate, the place is guarded by primate guards.
How are we going to get past the guards?
Guys, I got an idea, but I'm gonna need Remus for it.
What's the plan?
We all huddle together. So Remus will transform into an ice cream truck while you guys hide inside and Remus then transforms into an ice cream truck. The others hide inside him while I was disguised as an ice cream vendor. He then drives us to where the primates were while ice cream truck music plays in the background. The primate guards then hear the tune.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I do. Guys, look, it's the ice cream truck. The primates drop their weapons and rush to the ice cream truck, but what they didn't know is that all the ice creams were laced with explosives. I poke my head out of the window and I each hand out ice creams to all the primates. Okay, here you are. Here's a M&M cookie ice cream sandwich for you, one strawberry shortcake bar for you. Don't jump, there's plenty for everyone. Here's a Snickers ice cream for you, and a SpongeBob popsicle for you, and here's one Sonic popsicle for you. Here's a Bomb Pop for you too, and last but not least, a drumstick for you. Thank you. In unison. Thank you. The primates go off screen. The primates go to eat their ice creams off. The primates go off to eat their ice creams, but then, boom! An explosion can be heard off screen. Well, that's that. Just then, a primate who's still alive runs up to us. Hold on a second. I got a free one. He shows me a popsicle that says good enough for free ice cream on it. Hold on a second. I got a free one. He shows me a popsicle stick that says good for a free ice cream on it. Believe me, sir, it's a pleasure. I hand him a double fudge bar. Thank you. He goes off to eat his ice cream. Wow, business is booming. We then hear another explosion, and then another explosion can be heard. Literally, all of us sneak inside the base, and we see Plankton's freeze cannon with the crystal cone inside. I then attempt to grab the cone from the freeze cannon when I was stopped by a voice. Not so fast, Husted. We look up on a catwalk, and there was the Evil Toon Syndicate. We can't have you tampering with our new freeze cannon. Judge Doom, give us the crystal cone or face the consequences. Oh, we'll give it back. Not! Say hello to our new little friends. Blockheads, release the microprimids. The blockheads silently nod, and they pull a lever, and out from a door comes an army of tiny primids that were coming towards us. They were called microprimids. They're an OC of mine that I might think of drawing. Let's do this, team. Just when we were about to fight the microprimids, 5 of them attacked Judy and entered her pants, like that one scene from Phineas and Ferb. Judy screamed and was jumping around like that one episode of Phineas and Ferb where Susie led some squirrels into Candace's pants, causing her to jump around. What the heck? What the H? Judy, oh no, the primates are in her pants! Wally retracts into his box form. There's something you don't see every day. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Keanu? Yes, I am. Me and Isabella blow whistles that contact the other Fireside Girls, and instantly the Fireside Girls spawn right next to us. In unison, Fireside Girls reporting for duty. Ooh, the Fireside Girls! Aw, they're adorable. What's the problem? Judy has microprimids in her pants. We need to get them out. I think there's only one way to get the primids out of her pants. All of us in unison. How? We dance. Good idea. Remus, can you play that one song from my core show? Which one? The one where Candace had squirrels in her pants? Okie dokie. Remus then accesses Spotify and he plays the song SIMP Squirrels in My Pants from Phineas and Ferb, and we all dance to it to get the microprimids out of Judy's pants. Here's the link to the link to the song is in the description, but make sure to come back when the video is over. Back yet? Good. After the song was done, the primates the microprimids were shaken out of Judy's pants. Thanks, guys. You take care of the primates while I grab the crystal cone. I'm going skunk. I do the arm gestures and I turn back into my giant skunk form. All of us then defeat the primates. I was using my skunk form. Isabella, Stuart, and Thea were using their hands and feet. Sandy was using her karate moves. Mammoth Mutt was using her inflated body. Gumby was using his guitar. Fifi was using her tail and luscious smell. Gloria was scooping up the microprimates and swallowing them whole. The hippos were using their huge booties. Remus was using his laser eyes. Wally was scooping him up in his trash compactor. Eve was using his arm blaster, and the Weebles and the Fireside Girls were helping too. Judy then grabs the crystal cone from the freeze cannon. Guys, I got the crystal cone. Let's get the hell out of here. We all run out of the base and head back for Shippy carrying the crystal cone. Team Husted must not escape. Bellwether, unleash Gelzilla. Yes, Judge Doom. We escape from the base with the primids with the Primates. We escaped from the base with the Primates following us from behind.
Isabella, you fend them off while we call Shippy.
I hand her a blaster that was taken from a scope primate. She picks it up with two fingers.
I'm not shooting this thing. I'm not old enough to use a weapon.
She picks up the gun with 2 fingers.
I'm not shooting this thing. I'm not old enough to use a weapon.
Just then, a scope primate attempts to shoot her, but the projectile hits her hair.
My hair! You just shot my hair!
Son of a bitch! She loads the blaster and guns down the pursuing primates, Rambo style.
My hair! He just shot my hair!
Son of a bitch! She loads the blaster and guns down the pursuing primates, Rambo style.
Yeah! Holy shit!
She then goes to one of the dead primates and rips off its face and wears it like a mask.
Wow, Isabella, that was amazing!
Nobody messes with my hair. Shippy then comes to pick us up.
Way to go, guys! Next up, the Kingdom of Frosty Treats.
All of a sudden, Tui sees something chasing us from behind.
Guys, giant gelatinous creature off behind quarters.
We then go to the back window. What we saw was a giant green gelatin monster carrying the evil syndicate in its hand.
Oh no, it's another giant gelatin monster, like what Phineas and Ferb made, except this one is green.
Oh, son of a kaiju, we gotta get the crystal cone back to the kingdom before it melts! We soon arrive at the kingdom of Frosty Treats, and we return the crystal cone back to the queen, who puts it in a case, and almost like magic, the kingdom of Frosty Treats reverts back to its normal cold and frosty form.
It's working! Everything is turning cold again.
But there was still the gelatin monster and the syndicate to take care of. Isabella had another idea. She gathers the other Fireside Girls together, and they discuss their plan.
We need everyone's help for this. And Remus, can you play that Gelatin Monster song from my core show?
Sure thing. Remus accesses YouTube because the song is not on Spotify and plays Squirt That Gelatin Monster from her core show. If you remember that song from the episode Day of the Living Gelatin, you might know. Also there's a link to there's another link to that song in the description below. But make sure to come back when you're finished with the song. Back yet? Good. Back to the story. Jonesilla makes it to the kingdom, and Judge Doom and the Syndicate were surprised to see that the kingdom is back to normal. All of us then come out of Queen Cream's castle, and we started squirting water at the gelatin monster while the monster kept lobbing gelatin at us.
Oh shit, they're using water!
Water, gelatin's only weakness. The gelatin monster starts to melt away, and the Syndicate are left with nothing.
My gelatin monster!
I think it's time to piss off. He grabs RB-1000, then grabs a potion and throws it on the ground, which opens up a warp zone. Oh, Glubbits, they're escaping into a warp zone! The Syndicate jump into the warp zone, and the portal disappears.
Oh, son of a portal, the Syndicate has gotten away again.
Yeah, but they won't be messing with the sugar planet anymore. It then cuts to Queen Cream congratulating us and giving us medals for our heroism.
Thank you, Team Husted, for saving my kingdom from a tragic meltdown.
Well, I couldn't have done it without my team and our new recruit, my real-life girlfriend Thea, and our friends from Weebleville, Bumpus, Tui, Zuzi Q, Pendleton, and Tibby. The crowd goes wild as we head for Shippy, except the Weeble characters. Except the Weebles.
Hey, do you guys need a ride home back to... Hey, do you guys need a ride home back to Weebleville?
No, we could take a space Uber home. We all say goodbye to the Kingdom of Frosty Treats, and we head back for the headquarters.
And remember, if you're in trouble, call Team Husted.
All of us board Shippy, and we blast off to the headquarters, where everyone was waiting for us at the ice cream parlor.
Kids, we're back. Mommy and Daddy are home.
The Skunklings then come to give us a big hug.
Hey, kids. Wait, where's Valerie?
We then hear Valerie's voice coming from inside the ice cream parlor. We go inside, and we see that Valerie was stuffed full of ice cream.
Valerie, how many scoops of ice cream did you eat?
11.
Whoa, looks like you eaten too much ice cream. We're gonna have to roll you home. Sia, Stuart, Herbie, can you help us? Sure, I'm on it.
Yep. We roll Valerie home into her bed, and it was bedtime for the rest of the Skunklings.
Good night, kids. Sweet dreams, my little sweeties.
We close the door to the Skunkling's room and we say goodnight to Thea, Herbie, and Stuart. I'm pooped. Good night, Kiana. Good night, Fifi. Good night, Herbie. Good night, Thea. In unison. Good night, Stuart. Stuart uses his size eraser to shrink himself back to his mouse size and enters his house.
Where do I sleep? You could sleep in all rooms, Thea.
We each take a shower and we get ourselves ready for bed and we each snuggle in the bed. Good night, Fifi. Good night, Thea. In unison.
Good night, our little gummy skunky.
They both give me a kiss and we all fall asleep. Tune in for the next Team Husted adventure. Also, these are the credits. So that was Team Husted episode 25. I'm going to have to take a really long break in order to make before I make a 26 episode. So thank you guys for watching this oral reading of Team Husted episode 25. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, share on social media, yada yada yada. And I'll see you guys in the next video where we probably read this comic book of this Phineas and Ferb comic book. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!